Hey guys, this is Joshua Meeks with the PNW team at Keller Williams Realty, and this is your January 2018 market update. So a couple of things that we're going to go over in these market updates continually are the months of inventory, the days on market, the average price point, and a couple of other important factors. And what we want to do is to make sure that all of our clients in our sphere and everybody that we know is both well informed on the statistics of the market and informed how, as a buyer or a seller, it makes a significant difference to you as an educated homeowner or home purchaser on what the market stats mean for you specifically. So one of the first things that we're going to look at is the homes that are available within this market. Now, within Western Washington, last month we had around 10,459 homes on the market in all of Western Washington. Now, in the month of December, that number went down to 8,629. What does that mean for you? Well, last year, that number was from about 12,500 to 10,500. That means that we have less homes on the market now than we did this time last year. A lot of people might be saying, hey, I'm waiting for the best time to sell, or I'm waiting for the best time to buy. And what we're seeing is that there's a consistent pattern in this market that less and less homes are available. And what was inventory of, this year is significantly even less than last year, which we perceived as a constrained market as well. One of the ways that we understand inventory in the market is by months of inventory factor, which is essentially saying if no more homes come back on the market and the current buyers that are within the market sustain at the current level, how many months do we have of inventory? And anything less than 3 months of inventory is considered a seller's market. Right now, we are at 1.4 months of inventory. This time last year, we were at 1.6 months of inventory. Again, that means that we have a little bit less homes, both from last month as we had from this time, same time last year. One of the other important factors is that most people want to know is how much more is my home worth than it was last month, or how much more is my home worth than last year? The answer for that, the best way to know is by connecting with a local real estate expert or market expert who's currently in the market and being able to walk through your home. But on a general basis, we see that the average home went from about $238 per square foot to $239 per square foot, versus this time last year, the home values were right around $210 per square foot. Now, if you're in Seattle or downtown Tacoma or downtown Puyallup or Snohomish County versus Pierce County, those numbers are going to look significantly different. So don't think to yourself, oh, great, 240, that's way more than I thought. Or 240, that's half as much as I thought my home was worth, because your specific market is going to vary a little bit. And finally, the days on market is a really important factor. And that's on average, how long are homes on the market before they have a written and accepted contract from somebody else, from a buyer, to purchase that home. So this month, the average days on market went from 44 days to 46 days on market. This time last year, it went from 48 to 52. So as a seller, what does that mean for you? Not only is it a fantastic market and a better time than it has been in a while, but a significantly better time than it was this time last year. In summary, what's important to know around this time is that a lot of people have said, hey, I want to make sure to wait until the spring to list my home. One of the reasons that I believe around January to February is one of the best times to list your home on the market is because what we find is that all of the buyers that have been waiting, or that may have been waiting through the holidays, they're not waiting till spring anymore. They're waiting, and just as soon as the holidays are over, the first or second week in January, they're looking back in the market already. Whereas the rest of sellers may be thinking, hey, we're going to wait until March or April or May or even June or July to list. If you have the opportunity to list your home come around January or February of this year, you have a significantly better opportunity to capitalize on the buyers that are currently in this market. If you're a buyer in this market, what you need to know is that within the past year, mortgage rates have already gone up about 1%, and they are not estimated to stop increasing. The Federal Reserve has again increased the rate, and while that doesn't directly affect mortgage rates, it does inadvertently affect our perspective on the economy. And of course, the bank's perspective on the economy. So mortgage interest rates are around low fours right now. Keep in mind, on an average market, they're about 6.5. So another recommendation for buyers, if you are a buyer in the market, it's still a fantastic time to be purchasing a home with rates incredibly low. Our first home purchase was in 2008 at 6.38%, and we were pretty excited about it. So as you're looking around in the market and your lender says, hey, rates are about 4.25 or 4.5, whatever they might be at that time, just know those are really, really good rates in context of what an average market is. Hope that's helpful for you as you're a buyer or seller in the Pierce, Kings, Snohomish, Kitsap, Thurston County area or surrounding areas. And if you have any other questions about the market in the area, feel free to shoot us a message on Facebook, Instagram, our website, Google, wherever you might find us. And we look forward to serving.